Does this happen to you? You're doing what you always do and then feel this sharp pain that passes. What is that? This is Estelle, and what I'm talking about is just one of the symptoms of your body's greatest helper and herder. Trigger points. Hey Nova, what's up? Oh, don't worry. They know to like, follow, and subscribe. Everyone wants to empower their healing. Trigger points are little spots where the body is trying to keep those muscle fibers going or keep them weak. Why? Simple. Compensation patterns. When we push our bodies past their strength limits and don't use proper self-care, your body makes changes to help you keep going. But forcing the body to be structurally stronger can put more wear and tear on your joints. So the body will weaken the opposite muscles that you don't need as much to protect your joints. All of this just throws your balance off even more, putting more strain on the muscles already working harder than honestly they can. Since so few people are taught how to deactivate these trigger points and safely build their strength, that cycle of dysfunction doesn't get broken, it gets worse. To help you stay strong enough as much as possible, the body keeps adding trigger points. What makes them so effective is that they are muscular, fascial, chemical, and involve our nervous system. The chemical mix is extremely inflammatory. Honestly, it has to be. Inflammation is what we call the chemical mix your body creates to start the healing process. That means you need more blood flow to get the micronutrients there and clear out the waste. You need the immune system to clear out the bigger debris that can't be absorbed into the circulatory system. And you need the brain to be very aware of the damage. You also need the surviving cells to reproduce as quickly as possible. That's a lot of chemicals. The process is then supposed to wind down, clear, leaving functional tissue. But with the trigger point always on, it can't, which changes the tissue to something less sustainable. Plus, that mix left unchecked causes hypersensitization, which is a fancy way of saying it makes your pain nerves louder for longer and your brain more focused on it. This mix also tells your cells to reproduce and then self-destruct at a faster rate than they would normally, which is expensive for the body. Plus, now your immune system is working harder than it needs to, which can cause all kinds of damage. And the cherry on top is how the initial flood of fluids and bloods have now created this pressure differential that keeps the fluid stuck. So the waste and inflammation is really struggling to leave, and that keeps nutrients from coming in. I know, I just made trigger points sound like the devil, but that isn't true. Your body creates trigger points after 20 minutes and only in response to pushing yourself. Trigger points are always only supposed to be a short-term survival thing, not a this is my new homeostasis thing. So make sure to thank your kick-ass trigger points that helped you make it through your day as you say goodbye to them. Their work is done for the day. To facilitate healing for trigger points, you can do proper stretching, foam rolling, dry needling, vacuum cupping, full range gentle movement, physical therapy, and massage. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below if you have any questions.